Hello and welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Trail, British Columbia, Canada. And today I am here for Make It Monday. It is, you are watching this video on Monday, if you're here live, of course, on Monday, August 21st. 2023. It is Make It Monday and time for a brand new color challenge this week. So I am en route to backstage in Las Vegas for Stampin' Up's backstage event. And I have these videos pre-recorded for you so you don't miss a thing and we stay up to date on all our weekly challenges and all the things. So this week we have a brand new featured product and it is this super fun and cute Sweet and Precious stamp set. This is in the annual catalog, so be sure to check it out. Ordering code, if you want to order it online, is 161588. And of course, you can find that in my online store. All of the links will be in my video descriptions, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook. All of the links are in the description. I'm also going to upload everything to my blog as per usual. And so you'll be able to check it all out there as well. Okay, so today we have, let me share with you a brand new color challenge. So we are going to use this nice kind of muted, subtle colors this week: Petal Pink, Wild Wheat, and Old Olive. So if you don't have those exact colors, don't worry, just use something close when you're getting creative for the weekly challenge. And remember to head on over to my Bird's Nest Designs Facebook page. Find that graphic, and in the comments is where I would like you to post your project so we can all see and be inspired by your interpretation of this fun color combination. So today is also, this week, we also have a brand new cards by mail free class with an order. So when you order online, $50 or more before shipping and tax, and you use this host code right here, okay, so the host code hasn't changed, we're leaving it the same this week as well. So this is the current host code right there. If you put that in on your order is $50 or more, I'm going to send you a 6-card kit, my Cards by Mail weekly class, featuring 3 cards using the Sweet and Precious stamp set. Once again, okay, you're going to get 2 of each card kit to create, along with a PDF that you can download and print for instructions. And there'll be a live video, or this week it'll be a recorded video, Tuesday, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, where I will go through and make all 3 cards. So you'll have that as a resource too when you're creating your kit. You haven't from Sunday, so yesterday, until Friday, which is, I don't even have a calendar in front of me, until the following Friday, which is, let me just see here, August 25th, to place your order to get the Sweet and Precious Cards by Mail class kit free with your order. Now, if your order is $75 or more before shipping and tax, I'm also going to send you a surprise in your kit. So maybe some embellishments, some ribbon, designer paper, something fun will be extra bonus inside your card by mail kit. Okay, let's get to stamping. I'm going to flip the camera down here. Okay, so once again, we are using that fun color combination: Petal Pink, Wild Wheat, and Old Olive. So here are the 3 colors right here all together. Okay, we are once again using Sweet and Precious stamp set. So if you're watching along here, please do say hello, leave me a comment. I am still going to be reading those comments even though I'm not here live. I still want to come back and see and comment on your comments. So this is the stamp set we're using, and we are going to also use a sentiment from the Sweet Little Dreamers. I can't wait to play more with this stamp set. Isn't that adorable? So we're going to use a sentiment from here along with the Sweet and Precious stamp set. Stay tuned through this video because at the end I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the cards for the Cards by Mail card class this week. You're not going to want to miss them. They are super fun. Okay, so we're starting with a Petal Pink card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half at 4 1/4. And let me just grab my bone folder, which was somewhere right here. Okay. So we're making that nice and crisp. So we are playing along with that color challenge again this week. And I am going to now layer together these 3 colors. But before I do that, I'm going to put a piece of Wild Wheat Designer Series paper. This is from the 23-25 In Color collection, the 6x6. We're using this fun line pattern. The backside is these sweethearts, which also would be very fun, but it was a little busy for the rest of my design. So I switched it over to these lines. And I really do like this pattern. When I first saw the paper, if I'm being honest, this pattern was kind of like, but it's probably the one I've used the most. So sometimes you just never know. So we're attaching this wild wheat to our card panel here. This one, let me just tell you the measurement of this. It's 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And we're putting it onto a wild wheat piece that is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. There we have that. Now we're going to layer this onto a piece of old olive. And this one is 4 by 5 1/4. So everything is just sort of increments of 1/4. Oh, and of course, my Stampin' Seal just ran out. But I do happen to have a spare here, so just bear with me while we change this out. Good thing I was prepared. I threw this in here last week thinking, oh, it's got to be running out soon. There we go. Okay, super easy. So we'll just glue this onto our old olive, making a nice even border all the way around. Okay, and then that piece is going to eventually get layered onto our card base here, our petal pink. But there's a couple things I want to do first. So I wanted to pull in some ribbon. You guys all know I love ribbon. It gives some extra texture to our card. So I've got this fun, pretty petal pink ribbon, the nice and striped one. It comes in the duo combo pack with the lemon lime twist as well. So this we're going to place down here. So not across here. Usually I would go up here, but this time we're going down here. I'm going to grab some tear tape. And we're going to just secure this on the back of our card, maybe up a bit, right about there. So I'm just going to secure that in the back. I'm going to use these massive scissors to just cut that. Really should grab my paper snips. So just going to put this across here. Got a bit of adhesive stuck to my fingernail here. Okay, so we've got that across. Now we can attach this to our card front, because nothing else is going to go between the two. We can pull off our tear tape backing here now to kind of that. We're going to line this up here. Okay, so there we have. Aren't those colors fun, nice and subtle together? I really do like them. All right, so now I have got some more pieces we're going to add on. So this beautiful die cut right here, look how big that is. It is like, if I put it up against the card, isn't that just gorgeous? That is from the Artistic dies. There's 8 dies in this collection. Ordering code is 155371. It does coordinate with the artistically inked stamp set that's in the annual catalog. It's no longer bundled, but it will cut out the flowers and the leaves from that image as well. But this is that fabulous die right here that I've already cut out ahead of time from the old olive. And yes, it did cut out all of the little pieces. So it wasn't like I sat here and struggled to poke those all out. It was actually quite simple. There were a few, of course, like there always is, but for the most part, they all just kind of fell right out. So that was awesome. Okay, so we've got that cut out of old olive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and tuck it under our ribbon and then kind of pull it up so it looks like it's kind of wrapped the ribbon there. Okay, so the leaves are layered there like that. And then, of course, we need to secure that a little bit. Now, I'm going to do my trick with my dimensionals on our next piece. But for now, let's just put a little bit of glue here, just so that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, now it will dry clear, don't forget. So we have a blob there, but that's going to dry clear and it'll be all good. Okay, so we can set that aside for now. And now I have a piece of basic white that is cut with the scallop contours die. So you can see that nice stitching. Okay, so the scallop contours die is what I use for that. I'm going to get my silicone mat out so I can see where I'm stamping. And then from the Sweet and Precious stamp set right here, we're going to use the giraffes on my card today. So we've got the giraffes already mounted onto a stamp block, and we're going to use Wild Wheat ink. To me, that just seems like the perfect color for these giraffe images. Okay. So the detail in this stamp set, you guys, is just, it's so awesome. Watch when I stamp this. So much detail and so much, oh my gosh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So check that out closer. Okay, isn't that wonderful? So we are not even going to color this today. We are going to leave it as is. And then remember I said we were going to use a sentiment from the Little Dreamers stamp set here. So I have got that already mounted. We're going to use congratulations on your new little one. Isn't that cute with this image? Oh my goodness. Such great baby cards. So we're just going to stamp that with Wild Wheat ink onto the Petal Pink cardstock here. Okay. Now we can layer these up and finish off our card. So we need some stamping dimensionals. I've got a bit here, and I'm going to put them in the corners of my scallop die here. Okay, one in the center. And then these dimensionals are also going to act to hold our beautiful die cut there in place. So when I put this down, I am going to actually end up covering a bit of my ribbon, but you can see what's, oh dear. I don't want this all, I don't want to hide all those beautiful leaves. So I am going to kind of lift a few of them like that. I'm going to situate this. It's quite close to the edges on the top and on the left here. Okay, now that is what we're left with. So you can fiddle with it a bit. So this one I think would look really great lifted out. This one down here almost is covering the baby. So let's just kind of tuck that back under there. See what I mean? This is why I didn't really like glue the whole thing down. Then we can tuck this leaf up like that. And we just kind of got that nice curved leaves coming up just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay. And it's not going to go anywhere because it's glued there. And then when we put this down, of course, we're going to add a little bit of extra adhesive to it. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to put this guy down. And when we put it where you want it, you can see that putting a dimensional here isn't needed because it's already going to be sitting on here. So we're going to put one in this corner and these two corners. I had to double check that I was putting it on the right spot. Okay. And then we're going to put that right down here and watch what happens. So those are now going to, it's right flush with the designer paper over here. Okay, push that down. That is holding now our leaves in place even more. So that is why we just need that little bit of glue up there, okay? So that's nice and done. And then lastly, because this is a really cute baby card, I thought a really cute bow was necessary. So we're just going to tie a little bit of bow, or a little bit of bow, a little cute bow with the Petal Pink ribbon here that we used. Okay. And we can trim that off. I am going to grab my paper snips. I don't want to use those massive ones. Okay. I'll trim this one up too on a bit of an angle. Cute bow, and then we'll grab some glue dots. Glue dots is my preference to putting on ribbon. I feel like it's just the simplest. It's instant adhesion, and we're not fussing a whole bunch. So we're just gonna stick that glue dot on here, and then we're gonna stick the bow kind of in here. We can put on a bit of an angle, whatever works, whatever is going to cover, so you're not covering your whole sentiment there. And there we have it. And then the last thing, all we have to do next is put our insert in. Now, if you're like me, I don't love to have a naked inside of my card. And so we're going to take the giraffes. And I don't want the whole thing repeated on the inside, but I think it'd be cute just to have their little faces in there. So we'll put that on the inside. And now we can attach that to the inside of the card. And our Make It Monday color challenge card is completed. So here is the card. Once we get this inside, it will be all complete. Okay. So there is the card. Let me just pop up that color combination one more time for you to see. So we are Petal Pink, Wild Wheat, and Old Olive. And as you can see on the card, those are the three colors we used. We didn't add anything else in except for the basic white here. And I think that turned out really, really awesome. It could be used for any gender baby. I think it's super cute. So I'd love to hear in the comments what you think of this card and this color combination. And I can't wait to see what you create using those three colors. Now, as I promised, I want to show you the three cards that you would get in the Cards by Mail Sweet and Precious stamp set, our card class. This is the stamp set right here. If you don't have this one, it may be what you want to order when you place your order to get the free card kit, or you can use it, substitute it for something you already have in your collection and just use the layouts and the pieces I send you and change out the stamped images. Because remember, your Card by Mail kit will not include any stamped images as per policy. So it will include all of the bits and pieces you need, but it won't have any stamping. So these are the three cards that we're going to create in that class, and I'll be on video tomorrow at 4 p.m. Tuesday, August 22nd, and create all three of these fun cards with you. So make sure you tune in then, and I will be there with my recorded video to show you how to put those three cards together. So again, thank you for being here. Leave me those comments. I will be reading them during my travels, and I thank you for being here today. I hope you have a fabulous week. And stay safe, stay cool, and I'll see you guys all real soon.